All right, welcome to a YouTube exclusive 4 rounds prelim. We just started deck building. We're a little bit behind, but let's go ahead and see what we got. First thing I like to do is I don't really deal with the lands, but sometimes I like to look at rarity to see what we're working with. Okay, kind of see what's going on there. And then I like to sort by color and kind of cut cards that I'm probably not going to play because good decks have good cards. And so I'd rather... You don't have a ton of time, as you can see, 17 minutes. And so I'd rather spend my time on things that I think are probably going to pan out. Now, obviously, you can just always go back to the sideboard if you need to. Okay. No Behold Multiverses is a bad sign. You're probably not playing blue if if you don't have any Behold Multiverses. Let's see. Not main decking Stone Rain. Or Act of Treason. Interesting. Okay. We have 2 of those FTKs, but we would need some sort of token maker for them. Okay. The Gambit. No, I'm not really seeing much here. We have Clarions. We have Clarion. Giant Ox doesn't really have anything for it. Yeah, we have 2 2s for 3. I mean, we have like 3 good white cards, an okay removal spell. This is okay one too, but these are all kind of blanks. Alright. Spirit of Altegard. King Harold's Revenge. Yikers. I might actually have to play that. Might actually have to play this. Jaspara Sentinel. Our gold cards are okay. Although, like I said, I don't know if we're going to be able to play the... I don't know if we're really going to be able to play any of the blue ones. What do we have for this, Igar? No Demon Bolts? Yikers. 1 squash and a demon. Okay, well... I guess it does work with Basalt Ravager. I don't know how we're going to get creatures for it, but it does work for it. Can Seekers work with the Ravagers too, but having a bunch of 4 drops work with it doesn't seem like a great idea. So these 2 are good. But those are whites. I don't know if we really want to be dealing with whites. How do we win? Red, green, or what our dual lands say? Red, green, white, Naya. Guess we can look at Naya. Naya with Kaya. Naya with Kaya, maybe finding the old gods. Alright. Alright. Don't need this. Probably want to be red-green core. And then go from there. A red-green core. Oh, Basalt Ravager works with Calamity Bearer really well. Okay. I can see that. Berserker. Warrior. God. Okay. Probably can't do Clarion Spirit if we don't have any draw twos. I don't know about this one. Master Scald when we have Binding the Old Gods and Fall of the Imposter, and maybe Funeral Longboat could be okay. Because it gets by artifacts or enchantments. I don't think this one's really worth doing the trouble on. This isn't like Tristani. I'm not so sure that one's worth it either. Dwarven Rogue. What do we have if we just take out all these crazy cards? What if we just take these out? What happens? This one doesn't do anything, right? Non-token is equipped? Yeah, it doesn't do anything. So for just red-green, what happens? Well, we probably don't need this if we're red-green. Probably don't need these Glittering Frost if we're red-green. Probably don't need Vault Robber if I'm just red-green. This Mentor seems medium. I like Bloodline Pretender from Basalt Ravage Ring. What is creature types in this? Human Berserker. Oh, this seems really medium. The Blind Pretender seems okay if I've got two Basalt Ravagers and a Calamity Bearer. Maybe I don't play these Knotfield Recluses. Knotfield Recluses are pretty good with random mucks. But I think these Ravagers are probably 4-2 deal ones is what they are, I think, a vast majority of the time. Maybe they're deal twos when I have if I play one of my twos, right? Although I guess vehicles don't have a creature type, right? I don't know if this is actually a vehicle. I'm actually not sure about that. If I go like Funeral Longboat into Pretender into Ravager, is it for 2 damage or 4? If I activate this in response, I have no idea. All right. I mean, our mana is really good in this, for sure. 2 red-green dual lands. And a Spirit of the Elder Guard. This is 3/3 Vigilance. Maybe this is no good. Maybe that one's no good. It's just a 3/3 Vigilance. I don't really have anything to do with it. I can float mana and maybe activate my Slumber Mound on turn 5 or something. It's kind of whatever. But let's look at a pool that it's more broken. It seems like we have a lot of broken cards we're not running over here, and we've got some mana fixing. We have like 2 Glittering Frosts and a Savella, so this seems like a totally doable thing. All right. Seems like a totally doable thing. So I don't think we can play the Basalt Ravager stuff if we're doing this. Still don't know about this Vault Robber, probably not. I think I'd rather just play one of these instead. I have nothing to really do with this. Probably don't need I don't really need the Blind Pretender if I'm not gonna do the giant stuff. I guess if I don't need the giant stuff, I don't need a lot of these cards. I probably don't need. I think I'd like to try this. I don't know if it's good, but I would like to try it. I do like the Frostbite. I think it's a lot better when we have Dragonkin Berserker and Scary Firewalker. Maybe the double whites, maybe that one's a little too hard because the Glittering Frost only produces a single color of any type. That might be too much. The Funeral Longboat could be whatever as well. I was trying to make Master Skull a little bit better. I also don't think this is worth splashing for. Prevent one of that damage. I'm not so sure that really does much. The 4/4/4/4 is potentially whatever. This 4/4/4/4, potentially whatever. It is a giant for squash, I suppose, but not being able to block is kind of stinky. Playing another 6/6 for 6 wouldn't be that bad in this deck. Ravenous Loneworm. Maybe Ravenous Loneworm is better than this. Double white's just... that's a lot to ask. This looks pretty decent. I wonder if Run Amok might be better because we have just Scary Firewalker and Yorn. Like we have three creatures that are almost exclusively going to be blocked whenever I attack with them, which makes the Run Amoks a lot better. Also, Death Touch works with this too. It's kind of nice. Yeah, maybe we can just run Amok over this one of these Binding the Old cards. This is not easy to cast. We have no backdoor black sources, right? The Binding works with the Master Skuld, I guess. Guess that's the reason why we're doing it. Maybe we run Amok over Broken Wings and decide where the Broken Wings. Because we do have Kai already. Oh, no, Broken Wings is pretty awesome. Not playing it's probably a mistake. Maybe we cut the Frostbite. I've played Frostbite before. It's been a pretty medium card. Maybe we splash that. We just like sideboard it against decks that can actually have a problem with it. You're gonna run amok over this Funeral Longboat too. Alright. I'm down with this. Get to play all of our Snowlands. Well, not that one. Five, six, seven, eight, nine. Looks good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Looks good.